Right, let's get ourselves alive everywhere. How are we doing tonight? We're on a bit later. Many a problem tonight, but it's a lovely, clear night tonight. So, let's see if we can spot anything strange and anomalous in the night sky, shall we? So we are coming to you live with this UFO UAP Skywatch from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of crop circle country, just down the road from Stonehenge. It's a very ancient and mysterious landscape, a long history of the phenomena, the weird and wonderful. And again, it's so clear tonight, and I think there is a meteor shower as well. So fingers crossed, we're going to get some action, and hopefully the camera won't keep playing up as it has done. It's one of those days today, Guy, but it's a lovely clear night. So let's keep our eyes peeled for the strange, the weird and wonderful. The other night, was it not yesterday, day before, we had some interesting things come up there on a screen, so let's keep our eyes peeled for those there. How you doing, Albert? Good to see you. It's been a long day. Everything was working, right? I pressed one button and everything stopped working again. Oh my god. So that's why the last 20 minutes of me been swearing at the equipment there. How are you doing though? Brad, good to see you in there as well. Through house as well. Ken, are you still in? And Harko, are you still waiting there? Raf is in as well. Who's on another screen? On another app, Harko over there as well. And thank you for the hearts, appreciate that. All the gifts go back into the stream there. And Brad coming in with the likes. It is the likes and shares that help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourself there. So the camera is playing up, so it's a bit washed out, the image, but there's some beautiful colour in there today, reminding us of the sort of skies that we used to have during the summer. And as the seasons roll on, we are going to have more and more like that, but it will get better. I'm slowly figuring out the problems with this damn camera. We will get there eventually there. Oh, I haven't seen that one, Harko. No, my headphones died, then I had a sulk when I was stuck on the train. Then I rolled in, had dinner, set the camera up, and now we're here there. We just about made it. And I'm so frustrated because the camera was actually working, and it was much clearer than this, much brighter. You could see so much more. But, yeah. I pressed the wrong button, and now it won't go back. And we've got this little bit of a washed out image, but at least it's a clear sky, hey, there. Perfect timing that you just finished War Machine. I still haven't seen that one yet. It is on my list though. There. Oh, I will check it definitely after the stream then. Cheer me up there. How are you doing, tubers, as well? Good to see you tonight. So remember, this is probably a 6 out of 10. The sky is wonderfully clear and wonderfully colourful tonight, but the equipment's playing up ever so slightly. So that is why it's a little bit washed out. You can still see all the stars and their colours. We'll still be able to see all of the strange and anomalous movements and things like that. But yeah, there seems to be a software error with the capture card that we're using. So it's not all the camera's fault. The camera is still playing up, and it is still my nemesis. But it's also the capture card is throwing its toys out the pram there as well, much like I shall be soon there. I blame Alan's been chewing on it there. How you doing, A up as well? Good to see you there. Hargo, thank you for the rosette. Very, very kind. X is in as well, so guys, do say hello. Let us know where you're joining us from tonight there. I did it. I restarted my computer. I did everything. I thought I was onto it because I thought, oh, I've just closed the program, it'll open up again. And then I did it wrong, and then it wouldn't fix it. I'm like, so I restarted everything. It wouldn't. It's going in the bin. That's what's happening. Joe, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight? Good to have you in. Thank you for the follow. So we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight, and these are the skies live over Wiltshire in the UK. We're right in the heart of crop circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So we're going to be looking for the strange and anomalous in these skies there. Did the train arrive on time? No. Now I'm going to tell you about my train journey. There's always something wrong with these trains. If it wasn't yesterday morning, where both ticket machines are out, and the audacity of the ticket person to be on their lunch break, so couldn't get a ticket. Anyway, coming home today, train's delayed, as it normally is, so it's only 10 minutes, I'll wait there. Then I go, suspiciously, they've got a train on this platform 2 minutes before my one's due to arrive. That means they're going to change the platforms. And Bristol Templemead, it's a big station, it's a lot of effort having to walk across all of that. So I go to the other platform there. Then it's another 15 minutes delay. Then we squeeze on like sardines into the train, get to Bath, which is like one stop away, and then just sat just outside of Bath for about an hour. And then we moved a little bit, and then sat outside for an hour. Then we get to the stop before my stop. Everybody off the train. Now you got to wait for the next one to go. It was one of those days. It was one of those days. But as well, thank you for the gifts. How are you doing there? And Hope you're going well. It is now. We're back here. It's a lovely clear sky tonight. How are you feeling today, B? And thank you for the roses there. Oh, I know. I don't think I have ever left that station on time. It's chaos. It is chaos. The trains here rurally as well. You're lucky if they're always 10 minutes minimum delayed there or cancelled, and everybody's packed into a 2-carriage thing. It's a nightmare. I was spoilt for connectivity in Essex. But let's keep our eyes to the skies. Can we see any movement tonight? There is some fantastic colour there tonight, even though everything's playing up a little bit. I will crank the brightness up. It means the darkness won't be as dark there, be a bit washed out, but we should still see some of those stars a little bit better there, a little bit clearer, and therefore hopefully some of that movement as well should still be there. Better still, time to better. Well, hopefully onwards and upwards there. Remember to still take it easy though. So this Friday, okay, yeah, so Friday is going to be a deep dive day there as well. Vinny's in, and Ken, there you are there. Right now you have BBC quality, nice sound effect. Thank you. Honestly, this isn't actually that good, and it's so frustrating because it was working, and then I pressed the wrong button, but just before going live. That's why we wasn't on time as well because of that. And so this is actually really washed out. This is like a 6 out of 10. That sky is perfect tonight, but I buggered up the camera. So very frustrating there. So yeah, there will be. I'm gonna means tomorrow. This is a practice run. We're gonna be back in, but just look at the colours again. Look, it's like a sea of gemstones. It hasn't been like this for months there. So it's a bit of a tease, isn't it, of what the skies are going to be like for us back again over the season of the summertime. So it's going to be very exciting. But keep your eyes peeled. We saw lots of movement a couple of days back, didn't we? We did a bit of Skywatch, and tonight I don't think it's going to be any different. There, DJ is in. How you doing, Leanne? Thank you for the shares. I appreciate that. It is those shares and likes that helps us reach more and more like-minded people there. Seems like a focus effect. We check the settings or any filter framing. Yeah, I have on there. So it's mostly just raw coming in, but it's the app that it is using actually there. It's something to do with this app, or part of it is to do with this app, the washed out effect, and it was working, and then there shouldn't be any effects on here, but it's doing something, and restarting it did get rid of it, but now it doesn't. So it's temperamental. Thank you though, Brad. I'll problem solve after the stream there. How you doing, Lee? As well, good to see you. A-Up coming in with the shares there. Over on the tubes there. We've got Vinny is in there, and Ben there. Ben here, just get gaming YouTube it is. Good to see you there. Oh look, he is having a sulk there. How are you doing, Ben, tonight there? We're not gaming tonight. We're actually watching the skies for the strange and anomalous there. We should be doing a gaming stream. I think over the weekend it's due to be miserable weather, so probably Saturday we're going to be back playing Kerbal. Why? That probably is the capture card at the end of having a sulk there. I do need a new one, but not at the minute there. How you doing, Mayor, as well? The space rescue work, just about. That was a journey and a half. It's been a while since I've had one that bad as well there. We're all right, Lee. We're all right. It's a journey from hell getting back from work today. And now we're having a few technical glitches, but it wouldn't be the stream we've had a few bugs, would it? Guys, do say hello there. Let us know where you're watching from. Distract me from staring at the picture, which isn't as good as it should be. There. Let me know how you're all feeling as well, and hopefully we're going to spot some strange and anomalous there. We've got the grid, so let us know if you do see any movement in there as well. DJ coming in with a gift, thank you there, and A-Up too there, DJ, and X. Oh, and A-Up and DJ.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan. Oh, why is the ping so high? We're going to get a connection issue in a second as well. I'm turning the Wi-Fi off on that one. Ha! Something wanted to update the bloody thing. Anyway, let me get back to you guys there. Now, sadly not. Turns out he's away, which is very frustrating. So we won't be. But maybe next week if the weather holds back then as well. How you doing, Samuel? Good to have you in there. And have you ever been to Rendlesham? Oh, just scrolled away there for us before. Brilliant question. So, yes, I have. But it was before the UFO days. I've always been interested in the UFOs, and I used to work just down the road there. And I, in a past life, used to, had access, we'll say, to a lot of the military facilities in that area. So I had a nice long time around there, but it didn't have my UFO hat on. I'm so frustrated now that I didn't didn't take it in that context. But it's a beautiful part of the country there, but it is a bit weird. It is a bit weird there. How about yourselves? Have you ever had an experience or anything there? There's lots. It's not just the main one, is it? There's a long history of the weird in the Rendlesham area there. Hydration, thank you, Mayor. I shall take you that reminder. And how much have you missed there, Ben? Not much tonight at all. Mainly just me moaning about travelling back from work, but not much. We've only been on a few minutes, about 10 minutes, so you're right in at the right time there. And where are we? It's a shame there. How dare he have a jolly when it's a clear... I know, right? It's priorities. Priorities. We need to be sending him a strongly worded letter, I think. And my first time seeing you was out in the field there. And are you planning on going back out there? Samuel, 100%. That's what we're just actually mentioning with A up there. We are, but I rely on a friend to do it who lives about an hour and a half away. So it has to line up with his schedules coming the right sort of way, and then with the weather as well. So we are. I do love doing it, and now the weather is getting better. We should be able to do that a bit more. But it does seem to be quite difficult to align the stars, but we're hoping to do that. Hoping to do a lot more locations as well. Stonehenge is not too far from us. You can get quite close at night. So yeah, we want to do, that's the main one. We really want to do a live Skywatch from Stonehenge, and we're right in the heart of crop circle country. So we're also planning to, as the crop circle season starts to roll in there, if we can find a circle on a farmer's field who is amicable and there is signal, we'll do the first ever UFO Skywatch from the centre of a crop circle. That's what we want to do there. Just about, Kate. The train let me go, just only ever so slightly there. And Samuel and Agent X there. Thank you guys for the gifts. Appreciate those. All goes back in to the stream there. How you doing, Captain Blue Nose? Good to see you in. And thank you for the star there. So remember, the sky is a 10 out of 10 tonight. You can see all the colour, you can see every star, not a cloud in the sky. It is so clear and so beautiful. Just look at the colours that we are getting. But the camera is still, well, it's technically not the camera now, it's now the capture card is playing up, so it's a bit washed out, the colour. This is still, you know, midway. Hopefully I'm going to hit it really hard after the stream, and then the rest of the week, where we've got some more clear nights tomorrow and Thursday, we're going to have picture perfect, and it's going to be so clear and so beautiful there. So do make sure you're hanging around for those. But we're doing the live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight there. And so this is Sky's live from... Oh, it's having a sulk. Careful for the flashing. There we go. And then all of the settings go. Has it sulked back into the... It might have sulked and sorted itself out there. Hold on. Let's crank that brightness. What is going on with this software? Right, there is going to be some... That is... What is going on tonight? Sorry, guys. Well, if it's a software, hopefully it's a software error, and it's not the actual capture card itself, we might be able to fix it if I give it a wipe and an install there. Anyway, colours are back now. So yeah, we are doing a live UFO UAP, a Skywatch, coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of crop circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So a long history of the weird and wonderful here in these skies. Only Monday we'll be starting to see movement again and some anomalies, so keep your eyes peeled and let us know with the grid that we've got there, and we can zoom in on the good stuff. In fact, we're going to zoom in a bit in a minute on some of those beautiful coloured stars there, but I feel there's going to be a few little technical glitches tonight. It's going to be one of them ones. We can't have a perfect sky and perfectly reliable kit, can we, as well there? Go make a crop circle for you. Oh, X, please do. Just don't tell me, I can't lie, but if you make one, that would be convenient there and beam me up there. Have you left the lens cap on? I wish. They're over on the tubes. Where are we? Hitting it hard always works. It's going to get hit very, very hard after this stream. Alan is messing around. He's chewing on it. That's what he's doing. Yeah, it's Kate's ferals, is it? Chewing on the wires there. Raf said that, not me, Kate. Not before the 20th of March. We can't. Can we? Right, should we zoom in on some cool stars? There, how you doing, Susie, as well? Good to see you. Right, where's my mouse? Let's zoom in over, where are we? Let's look in at Jupiter, right? It's over behind me for you guys on the top. If I do this, Look at the refraction there, the light coming from that. Have you ever seen a spacier image there? No, not till Mercury gets out of the... Oh, I keep forgetting, Kate. Yeah, that's exactly why it's playing up. I'll hit it as hard as I like. And Mercury microwave, always tech issues. Look how beautiful that is there. That is Jupiter in our solar system there. And you notice the light, although it's brightly coloured, it's not twinkling at all. There's less variation because it's closer by. That reflected light doesn't struggle as much. In fact, all of them are actually doing quite well tonight. But look at some of the colours here, some of the oranges. A nice red there as well. That's very deep. All these purples over here as well. See, it's like looking at like gemstones on a black blanket there. What's this one? I can never remember this star, but that is nice and purple there. Now, because of like lens there and how some of the software works, it kind of that gives you these effects, this triangular. So I can assure you that star isn't triangular there, but it's how the lens and the prism of the lens breaks the light down. But just look at all of the... Oh, there was... it's off screen for you guys, I think. I just saw the first flash. It was right on the edge. Right on the edge of the screen. So, oh no, it's oh, can I? Right, you're going to end up seeing a black line, guys. But I've been seeing flashing along here. So let's see if we get that back. There we go. Did you hear that? There we go.
Anomalous object confirmed.
There we go. First anomaly of the night there. And now satellites can flash like that. That was very, very bright though. It's going off screen, so I'll come out now. But satellites can flash. If it's in rotating up there, the bigger, more reflective site is going to decide it's going to catch that light and is going to then appear to flash to us. There, X coming in with the shares. Thank you. There is how we reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves there. Honestly, it is so pretty when it's... I'd forgotten that it gets this colourful. It's been so long, hasn't it? There, you're trying to get me to sing there. It's tempting. The night I'm having there. You're watching Voyager right now. I thought you meant like the Pro Voyager. No, you're watching Star Trek Voyager. There. X, you're trying to get me. You won't want it. You get me one day to sing, and then you will swiftly regret it. Swiftly. Right, I'm going to see if I can connect this back up to the internet so my mouse will work across platforms. Is it going to still... Oh, yeah. No, it's not. Something... Okay, let's turn that one off then, because that one is hogging. Something is doing something on my computer, and it is therefore hogging my internet. So we won't put that one on. I'll have to do it manually for now. How you doing, Holly, as well? Good to see ya. I'm not doing it, X. And Johnny, how are you doing? Welcome in tonight. So guys, we're doing the live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight. Coming to you live from Wiltshire, right in the heart of crop circle country here in the UK. Right, hold your hats. I'm going to try and get this camera to spin. There we go. Don't get too seasick. Let's get some pretty stars in range. Oh, look, so many orange. The colours tonight are amazing. This, as I said, is about a 5 out of 10. We're having a bit of trouble with the capture card tonight. So this is nowhere near as good as it gets. And we've got some really clear nights coming up tomorrow and Thursday. So hopefully a little bit of manual intervention after the stream. Tomorrow's streams are going to be much better tonight there. And what's the cluster? Bottom of DT. Sorry, I've just moved it. And to be honest, I don't actually know. I forgot where I pointed the camera. So it's a good question, but I'm not sure. Now, DJ there, I want to lie shipwrecked. Oh, yeah, it took me a second. But yeah, you nearly get me singing there. Holly's there. Oh, I'm okay there. Been in hospital the last couple of days. Oh, that is horrible news there, Holly. There, always very, very tough times. We feel that one. Oh, and Neil, you look like Carl Pilkington. I've been called a lot worse there. Is it the bald head? I think the best one I had was, are you the black belt barrister? That was the best one I had. I thought that was 10 points Gryffindor for that one. There. You almost got me there. Oh, sepsis at 9. Oh my God, that's a lot going on there. It's hard enough when you're younger as well. There, Ethan, how are you doing? Good to see you in. And if If it's moving, don't chase it. And if it's green, don't pick it. That's the rules. There, Holly as well, coming in the gifts. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. All goes back into the stream. Where are we? Over on the tubes. You're all good over there, guys? It feels like free to chat. Yeah, it's the chat your end tube is always a bit weird there. Got another amazing space picture today. Oh, awesome. I think you joined the Discord, didn't you there? It took me a day to approve it. I don't know why it's going into that. It's meant to just let people join. But hopefully you should be able to join now for that one. So we can see some of those awesome images if that was you there. I think you have. I think it was you there. It's such a pretty... Just look at the colours. It is absolutely stunning there. And Leanne, thank you for the gifts as well. I appreciate those. All goes back into the stream, helping us improve what we do. If you are just joining us, we're doing a live UFO, UAP, a Skywatch tonight. These are skies live over Wiltshire, right in the heart of Crop Circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So let us know if you spot anything there. Only on Monday did we have some interesting movement. We had a bit of flashing earlier. Can't say that's definitely anomalous yet, but it was quite bright. So keep your eyes peeled. Let us know with the grid that we've got there if you see anything strange. There. Also, do say hello. If you're new here, say hello and let us know where you're watching from. And also give us a follow. We do something like this every night. So if it's a clear sky like this, we're doing the UFO, UAP, Skywatch. If it's cloudy, we still get together and talk about the UFO stuff because we also do alien radio signal hunts there. We use a big radio antenna there, or dish, out in the garden that we sweep the night sky with, hoping to detect one of those very rare and faint signals, potentially from an extraterrestrial civilization. So if aliens are your thing, do join us on our quest for that there. But yeah, say hello, ask any questions you like, and or if you've had an experience, do tell us more there. We'd love to hear about that as we're waiting for the action to kick off on screen there. Could all aliens please step to the left, wait for the probing. There'll be a queue, and could all chinchillas please go? We're on the way home. You want to keep the chinchillas there. Got a great pic. Oh, Holly, I want to see that. You've got to tag us in it so we can see it there. And all credit cards accepted. There. Should I put my pictures in the general chat? You know what? General would be fine. Yeah, general would be fine for that one. I don't think we've got like an astrophotography one. We just had a little red flash up here, guys. That was a bit of a sensor glitch, I think, on the camera. That was very red. Yeah, in the general chat will be fine. We'd love to see those there. I might have to make one for some the astrophotography one there. Oh, perfect, Holly. I'll have a look out for that one. How pink is that? It's so bright. Should we zoom in on it? I think it's Jupiter. Let's have a look. Look out. Look at that. The glow on that. So 80s, that colour, neon pink there. So the lens does kind of amplify the colours a little bit for us. Exaggerates them, I should say, but it is still stunning. And if I zoom out a bit there, look, you can see the orange. Look at all the different colours. It's like I said, a sea of gemstones over a black fabric. We'll never get tired of that. You don't need... Oh, the media chat might be good. Yeah, that is a good shout there. I thought it'd been exclusively for AI images, but no, we can put the real ones in there too. That's a good shout. Media could be a good channel on the Discord for those images there. Alien Alan, she'll sign personalised photos. Yeah, Alan does meet and greets, but they're very expensive there. I'll catch you in a sec, Holly. And perfect. I'm looking forward to... Thank you, Ethan, there. I'm looking forward to catching those. And Kate.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. And, did Leanne put a treasure chest in there? Thank you, Leanne, for that one. And the colours are brilliant. They really are. And again, this, guys, is a 5 out of 10. There's a technical issue that is, making a little bit washed out, a little bit more grainier than it needs to be. So bear with us. Tomorrow should be a lot better. Or I won't be able to fix it and it'll be exactly the same. But we are due to be very clear tomorrow night and Thursday night as well. So I feel like we're getting back into the zone. We'll be on a bit earlier as well, so there should be some more action a little bit earlier there. Rio, how you doing?
Nom nom nom, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you for feeding Alan there. Sorry, late. What you missed? Only me swearing about the trains. You not missed much. It's a beautiful night tonight, though. We had a bit of flashing earlier. We had some anomalous flashing there, and one of the Orion Nebula. Perfect, Ethan. So Orion is, I think, it's a bit further down from where we are, but we've been zooming in on that one. on the actual nebula, so that would be great. So guys, remember when we zoom in and it's in on not Orion's belt, it's Orion's dagger. I think it's the middle one, is it? There, and we zoom in on it and we say that that one isn't a star, it's actually a nebula. Well, Ethan in the chat is putting his pictures in there. He's taken a much better image of that, so you'll be able to see what it is that we've been zooming in on there. Holly, thank you. I'll check those ones out after the stream, after I've hit some of the equipment there. How you doing, Carl? Good to see you. No worries, I was late tonight anyway, so it's one of those days there. Anyone entering the portal will need to abide by Leanne's art classes. The finger painting is next week. They are screen grabs from the live video. Oh, perfect, Holly. I'm looking forward to that. I might see if I can load it up in a second on my phone there. And let's check, where are we in the gifts, because I've missed a few. Oh, it's scrolling all over the shop. This is just ticked up for you there. DJ, Albert, Carl as well. Thank you guys for the gifts there. And Albert and Carl.
Nom nom nom, thanks.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. He eats anything he can. There's Silence too as well. Nearly missed you off, Silence.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you there. All goes back into the stream there, helping us improve what we are doing here. Let's have a look. Weather has been behaving today, finally. Yeah, finally. The trains have got no excuse there. Holly as well, thank you for the gifts there. And we're going to make the most of it this week. I'm sure we'll go back to miserable weather pretty soon. Next week's looking a bit rough, isn't it, there? And Paul there, I've seen 6 up the last years ago. Awesome there. What site, Paul? Are they... Were they lights in the sky, or could you see like physical craft shape or outline or something like that? Because we've seen on the stream lots of anomalous movement of lights and things, but we've not captured yet the actual craft. I've not seen something that you can go, look, that is clearly the triangular craft, and see the outline of the potential ship and stuff like that. So I do love to hear more. And Albert,
nom nom nom, thanks guys.
thank you for feeding Alan there. Oh, the telescope I used was giant compared to the one I used on Jupiter. Some of those telescopes are crazy in size. That's going to be a whole new avenue when I eventually do that one. Loving the stickers there, X as well, and I see the hearts popping up. Do appreciate that. Or what do you mean sorry guys, that is sorry, there's something going on using some of my internet for some reason, which is very frustrating. All the devices are off that they should be, so there's no reason for that, but obviously it's going to be tonight. We're going to have a few technical gremlins tonight, because that is what's happening. Mercury's in microwave. There, together. I haven't seen that sticker in ages, Ajax there. No, it's us. We'll do an art stream combined one. You can come in on it, X there. And has anyone seen stuff moving against the night sky that's so dark that it blends in, but you notice it like a... So I haven't actually seen it with my own eyes, but we did once. And you might have been in, because it was one of our early streams, Holly, there. So sometimes we've seen a triangular formation. We've seen it on a few occasions. But one of them, the first time we saw it, was slightly different. And I think it was so... You know, it was basically, we were saying there that the actual... the craft or what it was blocking out the stars behind it. The other ones we saw were, I think they were probably a satellite triangular formation, but this first one, if I remember it correctly, it kind of blocking it there as well. But only through the camera. I haven't seen it in my own eyes there. Like a dark shadow, exactly like that. Yes, it was a sphere. Wait a minute, I don't even remember the sphere one. There, and oh, Night X, you're off already. That's early for you there. And you see movement and you can't see it, you just know it's there. Yeah, you're noticing it in context to everything else, aren't you? You're noticing its absence, the negative space one there. And Ethan, does anyone know if there's anything happening in space soon, so I can get a telescope ready? That's a good point. A few of our lot probably will know. And the ball with fins. Oh, the one you saw. Yes, you saw that one. Yeah. I thought it was a stream one. No, you definitely saw that one. Yeah. Oh, you missed. We'll forgive you, Agent X. Alan might not. Where are we? Over on the tubes there. Ken there. A friend of mine tried walking around Stonehenge near you there. He had a compass with him and it ran completely wild. You know what? That's something I always forget to check, and it's one of the easiest things to do there. You know, it's for magnetic anomalies, because that is a big part of the UFO phenomena, is, you know, potential magnetic anomalies are there. So that's a good reminder. How long ago was that? A recent one, Ken? And yeah, hopefully I've turned off everything else in the house now, so we should have full internet for this one. And Max, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? We're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch here, coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK. The camera is about 10 metres in front of me in my garden, looking up to the night sky. They said this is a 5 out of 10. It's not as good as it could be. The sky is clear, but the camera's playing up, and I need to smack it a bit. Hopefully it'll be working for tomorrow, because we're due a very clear tomorrow night as well, and Thursday. So do make sure you're following and joining us for that. And Max as well, thank you for the rose. That's very, very kind. It all goes back into the stream there. Southern Illinois. Oh, excellent. How are your skies your way? Have you seen many strange things? Would love to hear about that and them. And guys, if you in the chat there, do say hello. But also, if you have a story, have an account you want to share, we would love to hear it, as we're waiting for the action to happen on screen there. I've only been to Stonehenge once to see the Northern Lights over Stonehenge. That was phenomenal. That they don't normally come that far down, but we did have that period, wasn't it, last year when they were reaching down there. I bet that was absolutely phenomenal. Lots there. Awesome. What's your favourite? So since doing this stream, when we're coming up to the year, aren't we? Will be 10 or so months now. We've seen plenty of lights in the sky, strange anomalous lights, but I've not seen the craft, that defined edge there, the shape, of something man-made. I'd love to see that. It's on my list there. Oh yeah, you've seen 6. I love that. What type are they, Paul? Tell us more. And it was last year, and it was amazing to see that. Yeah, see, sadly I was stuck working in some cities. I was away for work, so the light pollution, couldn't see a thing. I missed it. Hopefully we'll get another one like that there. Orbs mostly. They do. I'm surprised how common the light anomalies are, and I think one of the big candidates for that could be the plasmoids. There we go. Found a word eventually. The plasmoids, which is basically plasma that is contained in a sort of a magnetic it's held together by I've not got words today, guys. I can tell. Anyway, I was going to say magnetic anomaly. It's not there, but anyway, it is plasma that's something to do with magnetism. Blah blah blah. There, but I do think it could be a form of sentient life there of its own here with us on Earth the whole time. Probably not the whole UFO phenomena, but definitely could account for a lot of what we've seen, those strange light orb anomalies there, hundreds a night. Now that's quite a lot. I was so surprised, not for the orb. So when we first got that camera working there, got the lens just right, pointed up to the night sky, I was surprised how busy the night skies are there. There are so many satellites and things like that, and I was just blown away. I'd never seen it before like that, how busy the skies were. So I think to see the orbs as well, not just the satellites, that would be absolutely awesome there. And Legs, how are you doing there? Have you seen any aliens? Well, that's a very good question there. We've seen anomalous things. I can't say they're aliens because, from down here it's hard to really confirm, but we have seen things that cannot be explained away by satellites, by planes and shooting stars and things like that. They're quite rare, although when we're doing the Skywatches, the anomalies are pretty much at least once a stream we'll see something that again cannot be explained by that. But taking it to the next line there to say that it's definitely ET flying past is very difficult. The plasma based ones, I think that's going to be a large part of it, and I think that we've not recognised the plasmoids, or the plasma-based life before, because it is so different from us. It doesn't compete for the same resources, so we've just kind of put it down as weird weather phenomenon. But the UK government, it was the conclusion of one of their reports looking into the UFO phenomena that basically, plasma can be a form of sentient life, and it needed more research. But they believed they had witnessed it display certain behaviours, reacting to the environment. They're working in a group and potentially even reproduction. So it does look like it ticks the boxes for life. But they didn't continue the study. Surprising there. Brain being deleting the words. It's been a busy day, okay? It's been a busy day. I did debate not, but it was so clear tonight I couldn't not there. As well. They're on TikTok. There's some good footage out there. And I saw an alien in B&M today, and it was squeaky. Get it for the dog. Alan would be horrified. Where are we there? I remember the first time I saw something weird flying around. It turns out it was a Starlink there, Ethan. And I totally get why people who don't know what Starlink is there. In fact, I'm going to extend this. all of the old things that we kind of go, oh, of course it's not a weather balloon, and all this sort of stuff, actually, like, I can see why people get those confused for UFOs. And I'm not saying that all UFOs, obviously I'm not saying I wouldn't be doing the stream if I did think it was all explainable in that sense, but I could totally get why people do make those mistakes. We've seen the military drop in flares, and that actually did look weirder at night than I expected it to. Didn't move in the ways. I've seen it before in the daytime, but there was something off with it there. So I get why that. And same with Starlink and things like that. Even the ISS going over. Like, the first time that went over, I was like, what the is that? It was so big and so bright and fast. So I get why people can kind of think that. And even sometimes the odd planet, you know, Venus is blamed a hell of a lot. And it is blamed far too much. But, I mean, I've caught that on the horizon and gone, that particular one there, that is brighter, that is more colourful, that, you know, there's a weirdness to it. So I get why people do mistake those, but then there are some very, very strange ones as well. There, Max, thank you for the extra rose, that's very kind of you there, Paul. Overall, no one believes me. Well, Paul, this is a really interesting angle, because I think most of us as well, like, we grow up and we're told that, look, if something is out there, right, then, and enough people see it, then the word will spread and it kind of filters, it'll trickle down there, right? So if somebody does something so evil in the world, then somebody will notice, and then they'll tell everybody else, and then our legal systems will kick in, and, you know, the bad guys get punished, you know. Or if UFOs were real and they flew over a city and everybody in the city saw it, then that would make the news, and then we'd all know that UFOs are real. So, you know, that's the sort of thing that we'd expect. That's how information and knowledge travels, but it's not like that at all. In fact, it's kind of the reverse, like that. The human brain needs a structure, needs a hook, or if you think of the knowledge, the tree of knowledge, right, that you need a branch to hook the leaves on. And a lot of the time, where people have got no structure for any of this sort of stuff, you can show them evidence there in front of their face, you know, that they would otherwise totally believe. But, you know, without that branch to hook that leaf of knowledge on, it'll just fall to the floor. And you can see it, can't you? You've all had this kind of, when you go, you'll say it to a friend and they'll go, oh, I don't believe in the alien stuff. And you'll go, but so-and-so there, maybe it's the David Grush testimony there or something else. And they'll go, oh yeah, but he's probably not credible. And you go, no, he is. Look at his history's career. And they'll go, yeah, I still don't believe it. You know, the cognitive dissonance, it does not compute there. But that is changing slowly, and we're not there yet, but it is changing. So hopefully, as it progresses there, more and more people are going to get an understanding of how it can be possible. My favourite one is, where are all the aliens there? Surely, if aliens are out there, there'll be loads of evidence. There's a ton of evidence. There's a hell of a lot of evidence there. We get, as a species, so many signals and detections, not just radio signals there, weird light anomalies, stars doing strange things, they're out there in space that we cannot explain. And they are not just that we haven't got there yet in the knowledge tree, you know, science hasn't kind of got there, but also to that it defies how we do know that the natural things work. So there is plenty of potential evidence, and, you know, it's been said before, but if this was a murder trial, we would have convicted long ago. There is a lot of evidence there for it. So what does that say about our judiciary there as well? And there, believe it's a charging station here. Oh, I mean, could well be. I mean, this is the thing, you know, we talk about why would aliens be interested here on Earth there. Well, it's probably not going to be the minerals, because raw materials, even the, you know, the rare earth elements and the metals, they are more abundant everywhere else there. And there's also a cost to getting it from Earth that you wouldn't have from an asteroid and things like that. You know, you've got gravity. That's a lot of energy to get up again from the ground. So it's actually not sort of thing there. Water is so abundant out there. That's where we got it all from. It's one of the most abundant elements that is out there. So there's got to be something about Earth that makes it worth visiting for us, for them, sorry. So maybe a charging station of some way. Maybe we're a zoo, an attraction. Maybe the diversity of life and species here on Earth is something that they really love to have a look at there. And Kate, I was going to get it, but I don't have a dog, and the ferals would rob it and drive me mad. You chuck it to them to chew on. Also be squeaking away. There, what's that? An X there. A Mongolian bow is 15 meters to what? 60 meters. How many men does that take to operate? Oh, we're talking about range. I was like,
That's a very large bow there. Have a good day, Max, and thank you for joining us. Do appreciate it. And I love all the awesome bits of knowledge, question, and experience there. So, guys, do ask away. If you've got a question, somebody else in the chat will have that question as well. So I'd love to hear it there. No silly questions here, and if you had an experience again, would love to hear that one whilst you're waiting for the action to take place on screen tonight. There. And by the way, for no one who knows what a Starlink is, it's a big light. That's a very good point there. So Starlink is a particular type of satellite constellation there. So Mr. Musk, as I'm sure you've probably heard of there, one of his many businesses is internet, satellite-based internet there. So you don't need to, plug in your telephone line there or your mobile phone signal. You just connect straight up to a satellite in the sky. And to achieve that, they need to have a lot of satellites spinning around the Earth. So there's just this constant network of satellites covering all of the Earth. That's called constellation. In fact, out of and it's going to be more than this now, but the figure was when we last checked, about 14,500 satellites up there. 10,000 of those were Starlink alone there. So that's a lot of satellites he's putting up there. And they they just provide internet for everybody everywhere. But when they're launched in a very interesting way. So they go up in a big cluster together, and then they kind of just let go of each other, and then slowly, as they're orbiting, they just get further and further apart. So you get what appears to be like a really bright line in the sky when they're first released there, and they're all clustered together, and then slowly they'll separate out, and that line becomes a select dots close together, and then the dots get more spaced out. It's phenomenal to see there. And I can't believe that somewhere out there they might be humans that we don't know about and might never. Well, the part of that might never is definitely the case there. The timelines that we're talking about and these distances are so vast there. One theory that, kind of resonates is that we may have kind of got a lot of cousins out there. So it's looking like life is abundant, not necessarily intelligent life, but microbial life is probably abundant in our solar system, at least there. And if it's that easy to spread within the solar system, chances are it's going to be that easy, just generally all over the place there. So when our star was in its stellar nursery after it had just formed there in our days of the early solar system, we were much closer to its sibling stars there. It would have been very, very easy to transfer that early life around. So somewhere out there may well be our brother and sisters of the sun there, and around them, and it may be planets that have similar life from a similar source. So we might be related to a lot of these phenomena there, and as the years have gone on there, they've kind of separated out those stars across the arms of the Milky Way. It might be very, very far away from us now, but there's something about that I do feel could be quite possible there. We wouldn't even know about them necessarily. It's around 4:20 minutes, and I've seen a red and white orb there. So now that is interesting. A red and white orb. So red, what was the colour for red? Because somebody the other day, I don't know how true this is, but they're talking about the colorations of these meaning certain things. And was green mining? Or was it orange? Was like mining and mineral analysis there was one of the colours. Then red was abduction, watch out, I think. Failing that, buy some cheap broom handles and file the heads into spears. I mean, are you prepping for the apocalypse, X? I think probably might have to these days there. I use broom handles for your whole BP training. If it works. It reminds me of the old kendo training weapons there, the training swords there. 5,000, yes, about right. Well, actually, no, I think there's probably a bit more now, isn't there? Because I think they achieved, because it was like 9,000 or 8,000, and I remember we got an update that they'd hit the 10,000 mark, I think, some point last year. But they want to go up to like 40 odd thousand or more. Insane, and that's just Starlink. I mean, you've got the Amazon constellation there, you've got the Chinese one as well. It's getting so busy up in those skies. So we are. They say we're 2 days away from something they called Kessler syndrome. And that is basically the idea of like the snowball effect there. So if one satellite gets hit by a bit of a meteorite or another bit of space debris there, then that could smash the satellite into 1,000 tiny pieces. And now everything in those orbits, essentially, they're falling to Earth very, very, very fast. They're like speeding bullets going around there. They're falling in a very big circle. So if you break that one big object up into 1,000 little speeding bullets there, if then that gets in the path of another satellite, smashes that satellite, another 1,000, and it's just this snowball effect of each satellite being taken out, just chain reaction there. And then low Earth orbit would just be impenetrable. We wouldn't be able to send rockets up there because it's just a debris field of bullets flying across the sky there. And they do think we're about 2 days away from that happening. Not from today, but like if we have an issue where our satellites go down, we would have less than 48 hours to recover them before that happened. But it wouldn't take much there. Superhero mode there, Agent X. Oh, seen a blue light and a red orb. Oh, interesting. I haven't seen blue ones. We've seen a lot of white ones. We saw green ones once, and we did have an orange one. That one was a very, very strange one. So we've had white, green, and orange there. 100,000 by 2030. That is so much up there. So much stuff up there. It's hard to think that it definitely won't go wrong, isn't it? I used to have a load of those riot shields. X. I ain't got space for them now. We won't be able to see the stars soon. Well, I mean, and just as it was last summer, that was busy enough with just the amount that we have in, you know, in orbit now. Imagine if that was, you know, what, 4 times the amount there. Yeah, you barely would. It'd just be, the skies are already like a motorway. There. I'll be back in a bit. They're still on there. I need to get my telescope and camera inside. Oh, I know that one. I was a bit slow and the camera got rained on last time, although it did seem to fix the bug that it did have. One of the bugs it did have. I feel that. And Kendo, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you in. How is the world? And the question is, what are they going to do about it? Well, what can they do about it? I think they're just going to keep risking it. That's the problem. I mean, they can make satellites, you know, more reliable. They can have them have redundancies. They could probably add things like, you know, auto deorbit and stuff like that. If it loses communication, a clock starts and then it will just, you know, plow itself to burn up into the earth before the, you know, that can happen. But I mean, other than adding the safety, there's still always going to be an error. There's always an error percentage, and it seems like quite a big risk. So it's probably more of a case of when it's going to happen, and then what would that mean there? It does mess up astrophotography. They are trying to make the satellites, aren't they, much less obvious there, making them less reflective and all this sort of stuff. But just by doing what we're doing here, they are difficult. Essentially, you know, there's a lot of them up there. You do see them. They're still very reflective. Although saying that, we haven't seen much over the winter, so maybe the old astronomers will just have to wait till winter or to go on it later at night there. Are you priced a bunker up there? It goes, wow, that ain't cheap there. If we pull together, get one. I might be able to get this much of one. There. 8 people, 60 foot long. And is that plus or minus an Allen? It doesn't make fun to hit and hope. Yeah, I think that, and this is one of those things, and humanity seems to be like this, which is that we get a new technology. It's dangerous to a various degree there, but we're just going to keep pushing it until something happens, and then we really have to accept the reality of the danger. We always push it to a degree of failure. Just hopefully it's not too high a failure. People from containers with full life, so not bad. I mean, I was getting claustrophobic on that train today, though. I probably wouldn't be able to survive. And the question is, how are they going to bring the ISS down there through the clouds of satellites? I mean, the orbital mechanics blows my mind, how they line all these things up. Just when it's busier with all those satellites, trying to plan it so when it gets to the right place, it's not going to knock. I mean, even say if we say 100,000 satellites, right, and those satellites, even the big ones, and most of these ones aren't actually that big, but the big ones are the size of, like, you know, Americans call them a minivan, that sort of size. They're the real big ones there. But the Starlink ones, what are they? They're a few meters wide, and it says there's 100,000 of those up there. If you laid that out of the surface of the Earth, there still is quite a lot of gaps there, so I'm sure they can do things. But how would you get the ISS down? I saw some brilliant animations of that, although they have extended the life recently, but that is something that's so big that it won't fully burn up in the atmosphere, so it has to have a controlled re-entry, and then they ditch it over the graveyard in the Pacific Ocean there. So there's a lot of room for error in the Pacific Ocean. That's where they ditch a lot of the things. But the animations of the deorbiting of the ISS they look pretty impressive. Like how that would just be so awe-inspiring to see. Sad, but also awe-inspiring. But yeah, they've pushed it a bit there. I'd love a bunker, but what will there be to come? That's the other point, up there. Like, what would there be to come back to? I mean, even just with a reasonable amount of civil unrest, I go, I like going to Morrison's. It's easy. I don't want to have to think about it anymore. I've gone soft. My hunter-gatherer skill set is long gone. It's too much effort to survive. I want to go to Scotland again and hunt mermaids with the SAS. I'm braver than me. That sounded savage, those accounts there. And Zuck's got one, yeah. And where are we? Over on there. Oh, you're off to play your game there. You're still here listening, Raph, there. Well, have fun with your game. You're also playing Kerbal there. You can see so much more on the tube. But that's a very good point, Ben. There. So guys, I always forget to mention, if you do want to, I don't know if my little buttons are going to work today, let's test them. Yeah, oh no, it worked, then it didn't. Mercury's microwave. If you do want to see a bit more TikTokers there, the actual horizontal view, the correct way up is over on the tubes there at the Thing UFO. You can see a bit more of the night sky over there. Plus it's always good as a little backup to have us over on that platform too. The skies are quite quiet. They're pretty tonight, but they are quite quiet. Keep it up and put all the dictator wannabes up there. Let them go create their little empires. I don't think it's big enough, is it? We need an extra few modules on there. There's quite a few of the little sods. And imagine trying to catch a deer for Sunday. Oh, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I would starve. Like if it went back down to hunting, I'm buggered. I couldn't do it there. I couldn't feed myself for it. The red and blue one came by your back door. Also, so was that like as in that you could see it from your back door, or was it, you know, did you get like an idea of size? Was it physically in your garden? Because we do talk about the whole range of sizes, don't we? There, so you got big old craft with multiple occupants, but we're talking a lot about spheres lately. I mean, the Booger sphere got a lot of attention, but also the sphere network. I mean, even Kate, you had an experience with your sphere, didn't you? How big did you say that one was? Albert, sorry, I missed that one.
Nom 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 things.
Thank you for
guys.
feeding Alan. Yeah, how big do you reckon that one was? I don't know, I've done that one. The BBC interviewed the guy who builds nuclear bunkers from storage containers. Full on smart control there. There is one around here. There is one around. I've told you guys the story before, how I came this close to purchasing one of the big ones, one of the big extra radar bunkers. Actually, not right by Rendlesham Forest there. Got very, very close to buy it. A company bought it at military auction. I think they paid like 50 grand for the whole site in the 90s. It was like ridiculous there, like a big 2-story nuclear bunker underground, massive site right on the cliff tops there. Beautiful it was. And they bought it and then they didn't turn it into a data center as they had planned. And I was like, I reckon they'd sell that. I got all the way to the negotiating table there. I think my budget was 115 and they wanted like 130, 140, and I was like, there's still nothing for all of that land, but I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh, so close. So close, but there's a one around here, much, much smaller, but I think I might try for that one at some point. We'll go hungry together, Al. Maybe we'll spit roast Alan. There's a bit of meat on him. There. How you doing, Tick, as well? The TikTok around raids. How are you doing? Good to see you in. And where are we? With the bucket of carrots, and me with the bucket of spuds. Yeah, we'll have to go veggie for that one. I just couldn't do it to a poor animal. I could, even if I was hungry. I could happily though take out other humans. That doesn't press us. Maybe that's the solution. Because, I mean, it's already going to be pretty aggy out there. Maybe it's 2 birds, 1 stone when the apocalypse hits there. Oh, it was an orb as well, so it's quite, reasonable size. And then, from a perspective, about beach ball size, so that's quite common. That's Boogosphere size, isn't it? So it does point to some sort of sphere network probe reconnaissance angle. Do you see the family that emerged from a bunker 45 years? No! I've not seen that. Oh, it does ring a bell, actually. Did I? Am I thinking of a movie there? I perceived it as being low to the rooftops there, judging by how it caught the street lights. It's amazing, isn't it, how the brain works? Like, we wouldn't know how to calculate the maths on that one, but through our experience in our lives, seeing all the different variations and stuff, we do get an intuitive sense for these things, which is a very, very good rough draft there. Buy land a steep hill and dig in. Well, My garden, Pete said this actually, he said you should dig a bunker there, because like, you go outside of our sort of patio doors, there's like a little area that's paved, and then it's quite steep terrace, and you just go kind of straight up, and there's stairs that I always fall down trying to put the camera out in the ice of winter. There, he said you should just dig straight into there. Maybe. With an old bunker near me, we tried to get in, but the farmer said it was full of water and his junk. Farmers do tend to fill them with junk. They will put anything with old ploughs. Which one is it? What's the name of it? Because I used to be well into my bunkers. I used to know them all. Alan's cousin heard you mention the spit roast Alan, and they're now bouncing up and down. Tell them, because I know what your aliens are like, up, right? Tell them not that sort of spit roast. Have you started flight sim training yet? X, I haven't, but I've been considering it. Because I bought a flight sim throttle for Kerbal, and I can't get it to work for Kerbal, so I now need to justify the purchase. I haven't got the rest of it, don't intend to, but it could be there. How you doing, Rachel? Good to see you. And Neil, thank you for the heart. How are you doing, Neil? Good to see you in there. They need their bromine up in, I think. They need a lobotomy. Can't be. Oh, come on, Kate. You know that sort of stuff. The grid flip confuses me. That it's different orientation. Although at least that they now do match up, because for a while, the letters were around the other way. It was A, B, C, D for you guys on the tube, and it took me forever to correct that one, because you guys would go, B1, and then everybody on the TikTok would be like, no, it's not in B1. Where are we? Do you know we're up to date? There we go. We've calmed down a bit now. There we go. If you are just joining us, guys, we are doing a live UFO, UAP Skywatch tonight. Coming to you live from Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. So lots of weird and wonderful things in these skies tonight. Only a couple of days ago, we were doing a Skywatch. We started to see the action again tonight. It is very, very beautiful, but keep your eyes peeled for anomalous movement, strange flashings and things like that. And we can zoom in on the good stuff. Oh, there, look at that. That's some sort of bird or bat or something flying over there. So yeah, we can zoom in on the good stuff, but do say hello and let us know where you're watching from tonight, and also give us a follow if you haven't already, because we do something like this every night, and hopefully we're going to get for the rest of the week, because tomorrow and Thursday are going to be just as clear as tonight, but hopefully I'll be able to fix what's going on with this and what's washing out the colour, because this isn't as good as it gets, guys. It does get better than this, so we'll fix it, don't you worry. We'll get there eventually. So yeah, join us tomorrow for those ones. Hopefully if you're following, you get a notification when we go live there. And by the time Trump is done, the UK will be the 55th state after Cuba. I mean, the way the world's going there. Holly, she's alright, thank you for asking. Yeah, she's all good. She's got a cold at the minute, so she's milking that one. No sympathy. No sympathy. Found something weird with 3 of the tulant cloud pictures. Oh, I can't pronounce that one. Oh, what was strange in them there? Because again, one of the effects that we talked about with using what do you call it there? I've not got my words today there. The warp drive, there we go. The gravitational venting effect. Basically, you're creating the warp bubble, bending gravity, time and space, to create this warp bubble to travel in. When you come out of that bubble, there is this effect that basically the oxygen, the moisture, suddenly... Hold on. Fucking thing. It's now frozen, that one. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Essentially, it creates a mist. That's where we was getting with that one. Give me 2 seconds. Let's refresh this. There you go. What is it tonight? Mercury is definitely in microwave. I wasn't into me astrology, but after doing this damn stream, I think there is a one-to-one correlation with Mercury in microwave and technical issues there. So yeah, there might be something strange associated with that there. Oh, Elveston AAOR, the AAOR bunkers. I used to rent one of them. My first business was in an old AAOR bunker. That was flooded as well at the time. Had to, again, owned by a farmer, filled with old car tyres and flooded with water. Had to clear that one out. I remember 15 and doing that. Very familiar with those ones. What's Elveston? Which one was that? Because I'm trying to think. I used to know literally all of them at the time. I will know it when I see pictures of it. I haven't seen space worms in a while. That's because Alan's been washing his hands. An orange object. Oh, wow. Okay, that's quite clear there. And it's like waves in the sky during the summers. Oh, an orange object like waves. That is very interesting there. I can't even think what that could be. There. That's just the technical issues there. They tested the boogosphere, and it's an anti-gravity, and it is as anti-gravity built in. What is the latest on the boogosphere? Because I heard there was some shenanigans around the universities that were involved, messing them around, and they were trying to get another one to do it. It's all green, and has Alan fallen on the camera? Yes. I don't know what's going on tonight. The camera actually itself seems to be okay. It's now software side. There's always something. There's always something, guys. No feeding Alan after 6 p.m. He can't handle it. It's the E numbers there. Glowy waves. It's so very beautiful. I mean, we don't even need the aliens, do we, necessarily? Because some of this nature is just absolutely stunningly beautiful. There. How you doing, Mark, as well? Definite gremlins. Definite gremlins. You know, having a drink whole stream. There we go. Right, let's. No, we are. That's good there. Oh, show my mum to see what she thinks. Oh, 100%. Be awesome to see them. So yeah, we are doing our live alien, no, not an alien radio signal hunt, that's the other one. We're doing our UFO UAP Skywatch. Let's zoom in on this cluster.
Zoom mode activated.
How densely packed this one is here. Some of the real clear oranges. Back into the purple. I think this is Jupiter. Remember, it's Deep Dive Friday as well, guys. 11 p.m. there. IG, how are you doing that over on the Twitch? I think, yeah, you're on the Twitch on that chat. This is a live UFO UAP Skywatch. So we're looking to the skies live over Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country, and just down the road from Stonehenge. So, awesome! It's. I mean, the night sky is pretty beautiful. And we've got a couple of nights this week where it's going to be, really, really, really clear. The camera's playing up a bit, so it's only a 5 out of 10, but hopefully tomorrow should be much better there. Where in the world are you joining us from there? Oh, thank you as well, very kind there. We're also over on the tubes and on TikTok as well, so we've got a few other chats going on all at once. Where are we over on the TikToks there? Let's have a look. Sorry if anything random pops up for anyone there. I had a fight with your phone. We blame you for all the technical glitches, Kate. Hashtag the link in the on the subreddit. I love that site. When I discovered that site, it's amazing. I'll have a look. I'll know it when I see the pictures because I spent so long on that website. Oh, excellent, Rachel. I'm looking forward to seeing those images as well there. USA. I love it. Across the pond. So we're not far from Stonehenge and Glastonbury. They're just down the road from us here. Whereabouts in the US? Which east coast or west coast, or maybe somewhere in the middle there? And have you ever seen anything strange in the night sky? Where are we? There. The colour, honestly, and this again, I'm so frustrated because it was double as good as this before the issue kept playing up. The colours were just crazy. So it is stunning tonight, but it could be so much better. I'm very frustrated. So hunting on the local. I know. I spent far too long. In fact, I can actually blame that website because if it wasn't for that website, I wouldn't have found the bunker that I used to. In fact, both of the ones that I used to rent for my first business, I probably would never have gone off on my own without that website. Oh, Dad's in the next room there. Well, Rachel, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night as well. It's going to be lovely and clear then too. So yeah, fingers crossed for us a few good days of sky watching there. And Vinny there. Oh, you need to get a Starlight IP PoE camera with motorized lens and can be controlled by most good software. Oh, yes. What, that is that cheap? 100% drop me that one. Yes. Because I mean, my knowledge isn't particularly great, but I couldn't find like a reasonably priced one that could get a good quality capture of the night sky there. Just couldn't get the light in for them. But I'm assuming by that name that you probably can. That one could probably do well there. And again, nice and easy there if it's PoE. Very easy actually. So I would appreciate that. Yeah, dropping that link in. Bypass some of all this horrible software that we've got going on there. And thank you, Rachel. We'll see. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. I've seen a red and white orb for 20 minutes, and what it's currently now. Paul. So you're witnessing it right now. Is it moving? Is it static? 20 minutes is a good long time there. So I'm going to turn this back on, or is that going to affect our connection again? Thank you to Harco's ping detector. I can now see what's hogging our connection. Okay, now that seems to be working at the minute there. Up coming in with the shares. Thank you for those guys. It is the shares and likes that helps us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves. Again, the more eyes and minds on the old phenomena, the more we could all piece this puzzle together there. Should we zoom in again on some... Oh, you can see my... There we go. Let's zoom in again on this nice bright purple one. Look at that. Look at the coloration. I think that one's Jupiter. I've forgotten my alignments, but I think it's Jupiter. And this little cluster down here. Shows the differences in colours. Again, this is a 5 out of 10. Tomorrow... Actually, I'll be a bit more generous. It's a 7 out of 10. If I can get it working better for tomorrow. This purpley one here. Perfect triangle. Now that is the lens creating that sort of triangular effect there. It's not a triangular star, sadly. At least it was like a blue and a red one there. I'll zoom in, it'll change. See the twinkling of the atmosphere. The light that's travelling so far to reach us here, and then it hits our atmosphere, and that just kind of gets in the way, makes it a little bit harder to see there. Oh wow, look at the way that the light's going there, almost like a comet with a tail. It's crazy how it's doing that. A lot of all of these dots here, I say a lot of them, in fact, it's actually most common, well, starting again, most of these by far are going to be other stars like our sun. Some of them are bigger, some of them smaller, some of them brighter, some of them hotter, some of them cooler, some of them duller. But nonetheless, they're all fusion reactions burning away up there in the night sky, and they've all got their own planets around them as well. Then it's crazy to think that most of those as well are actually binary, and some of them are even trinary systems. It's very common. In fact, I think the most common is binary out there. So most of these are actually 2 stars together, and normally there's a big one and a really little one. That's normally how it works. And our star is not actually that large, and they actually put a telescope up there to search to see if we had a companion, if we had a binary that we just wasn't really aware of, if we were in a binary system. We're not, but we may have been at one time. But they're in 2s and 3s quite most commonly there. But just think around these stars here. They've all got their own planets. Around any one, or maybe even multiple, we could have, intelligent life there. Looking back at us, seeing a very faint dot of our star, going, I wonder if there's life around that. Maybe they're doing their own stream as well. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just gone there. Oh, also, was it very, very high up there? I want to buy the infrared, the green spotter there. I've actually got a cheap infrared camera. I keep meaning to hook up there, but I'm waiting for payday for that one. But if we could see in the infrared, I think we would see so much more there, because that is the phenomenon. It's meant to be very, very active in the infrared there on the light spectrum that we don't see with the human eye there. think I'd be able to see the black against the sky then. Could well do, actually. Could well do there. Oh, Lee Scott, thank you for joining us. We'll catch you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. And it should be nice and clear again tomorrow. And you can see if I've managed to figure out how to fix the camera there. Let's have a quick look there. Oh, it's in the Discord. Thank you there, Vinny. Let's have a quick look. I can't not. Aha. Can't not when it comes to tech. Ooh. 2.7. What's the aperture on it? Because this is. What is the aperture? I need to remember what the aperture is in this one. Oh, it's a 0.95. I think the lens aperture is. So we need to make sure we let in enough light there. But that's a bargain price for that. It's worth it just to test it. Motorized as well. How do they do that? China. Let's have a look. Does it tell you the aperture size on it? Where is that? They've moved the description part on eBay now. I can't find there it is. 2 point. It's 2.7 there. Oh, it's an infrared. Oh, it's infrared. There we go. Even easier. There you go. We don't have to worry about the aperture so much. Payday. Thank you there, Vinny, for that. Hopefully we can improve our vision there. Does it have to be red? Is that better than green? So, not necessarily. In fact, the main reason that they do the green is because the red plays with your brain. It messes up your something to do. It gives you hallucinations, and they do a lot of the night vision for that reason. They do it in green. But essentially, when you're using infrared, because it's a colour that we don't perceive as humans, the software in the thing, the actual device, has to pick a colour to show you it. And you could pick any colour to represent that new colour, but we just obviously can't perceive the real colour. So we have to pick any colour for that one. So the grey is used quite commonly. Just use it in the black and white. There, how you do? Oh, Bougie, how are you doing? Good to see you there. Oh, I don't know the IM number, sadly. How are you doing, Bougie? Do you need your Sky? Does anybody need their Skywatch stamp, actually, that hasn't got it for their passport? It's lovely and clear tonight. Hopefully going to get this sorted so we can actually have an even clearer vision of the night sky tomorrow. Because it's going to be fantastically clear again then as well. Zoom in on some of these. Just look at them. All of those colours. Now that one does remind me of having what we had for Vega during the summer. Always seeing that one. Oh, no worries, Vinny. You're more than willing, more than happy for you guys just to sit and chill out there as well. It's just nice having you guys around there. So you don't have to worry about that there. But learning Python, oh my god, I tried. I failed miserably at that one. But very useful Python there. Well done. Yeah, Holly, yeah. It was so big and bright. I'm like, is it? I can't really remember. I need to watch some of the old videos back to see how big and bright it was, because it's been such a long time. I mean, even just seeing the colours that we're seeing tonight, it's been so long. Oh, there was one a second ago that was just bright green. Did you guys see that one? Let's see if I can. It was these two. I think it's the atmosphere that caused them to go green, but these two were just being bright green, which is always cool to see there. Instead I had one, I have to ask if it was any good there. Oh yeah, what one did he get? I was chatting with him briefly. Is it the, I can never pronounce the name, Signox or Signox, something like that. It's a good one that a few people have. Cypher there, come on, aliens, take me away from Earth already. There's a queue, sadly, there's a queue. No, Alan, he was just being facetious, it's fine. Just seen a red dwarf, a white, Rob, by my back door. Oh, so just seen a red and white. What's a red dwarf? Just seen a red and white orb behind my back door. Awesome there. Again, another, like, still small. You got to take a picture and show us there. I'm better with one eye hole, as I can't shut one eye there. I can never with binoculars. I can get one eye in focus, but I can never get the second one. They always just play around. So maybe a monocular would be better there, because I think those ones were. The issue with those, one reason we didn't get one of the Synox ones, it's like it's SYIONX, I think. They're very good, but they don't have a HDMI out, which we need to bring in the video to share it with all of you guys. It's just like an app connection. Another hand to cover my eye in the telescope. Hey, if it works, it works. Oh, was that a shooting star? You guys wouldn't have seen it over on the TikTok. It's behind me. I think it might have been a shooting star. You missed out, guys. You want to get over to the tubes. A bit more of the screen, I think they called it. And TikTok as well, thank you for the likes there. Do appreciate those, guys. As I said, it is those likes and shares that help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourself there. A pirate patch there. Go for the peg leg as well. You gotta jump in. Both hands. Embrace it. It's been all good. It's been all good. A few technical glitches, but it's been good. We had some anomalous flashing as well, and the night sky is beautiful. How about yourself? I've got a couple of parrots you can borrow. They bite though, watch out. Do you want to get? Probably not. Probably not. I hear mixed reports. In fact, honestly, abductions are very, very rare. Like, in fact, we've had so many people that have got UFO stories and accounts, but I think I've heard 1 or 2 people talk about having actual abduction experience there. So I think it'd be quite rare. I think you'd be alright. It's the height of the meteor shower today there and tomorrow. What direction is it coming from, I'm trying to think. Parrot, eye patch and telescope there. Arr. Just go for it. It's been good. I like to hear it. Oh. It's having a sulk again. Mercury microwave. If you AI search that camera, you can ask about lux sensor type. Oh, excellent. That would be very, very useful. Yeah, because I don't know all the details there, so a little bit of interpretation. I will have a look. Thank you. Appreciate that. It'd be much easier than doing the normal, especially if it's weatherproof as well. God, I wouldn't have to run outside and put it in. I'll get, because I've forgotten all the measurements of the lens that we've got at the minute there, and then I'll be able to compare it and kind of go, you know, what sort of, got to be able to think of a comparison. Piece the banana costume. I mean, nothing wrong with a good banana costume there. Oh, thank you, App. So is my dry buddy 10 minutes smacking it about until it stopped making funny noises. Kate, what have I forgotten? What's the other half of that? Because that out of context is quite hilarious. Have I totally forgotten what that was? What did I say? Josie, your grandkids in it. And the looks, oh my god, driving. Yeah. It's a banana driving that car there. Oh, yes. So it's my... Oh, yes. Okay, now that makes context. So I'm not on the board tonight. There. Oh, UK, yeah. We don't tend to get the action over here for some reason, but I think you'll probably be alright. Just enjoy the beauty of it there. And where are we there? Is that Mr. Angry or Mr. Agony? There. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. My eyes are too struggling tonight to see the text. There. Oh, in Virgo. Right. Hold on. Let's have a look. Which direction is Virgo? Let's save that so I don't lose it. Sorry, guys. The yawn caught me. It caught me. We'll be off soon anyway, I think. If I can continue putting out the fires of today. Right. Virgo is... Oh, okay. We're not far. Let's spin the camera. Or let's try and spin the camera. Right, hold your hats. I think it should be level. See if we can catch some meteorites the last few minutes of the stream. If I go as far around until I see trees, like there. That should be... Might be a bit higher. No, that's the wrong way. Let's go up. Can I go up? Will it allow me to go up? Come on! No, it's not going up. So we're a bit low, but it's still this sort of direction. So maybe we can have a chance to catch some meteorites before we come off for the night. If you are joining us, guys, we are going to be on tomorrow night and Thursday. It's due to be clear, and hopefully I'll get this quality a little bit better as well for those streams there. So do make sure you're following, so you get a notification when we go live tomorrow and Thursday for some more Skywatches if the weather holds. There, it's going to be a fun one there, especially if it is this clear. It's lovely to see the colours of all of the stars again. It's been far too long. Are we going to get some shooting stars in? What's our luck going to be? Good to have no I know. Not have to worry about it raining on them as well. So when I came off the other night, I was like, I'm going to have to run down and put it away. And I didn't run as fast as I should have came outside, and it was absolutely coming down on the camera. I'm like, oh God. Makes a nice change. Ah, Mel, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight, Mel? I was recycling tonight, bollocks. Sick of the grey skies. This morning went outside and just stood facing the sun, just cooking in it, like taking it in. Oh, honestly, was it like 50 odd days we did with of rain? It was insane. And then we had one day, and I tell you, the mood difference that first day of a little bit of sun. Oh my God, yeah, absolutely crazy there. Oh, thanks. Take care. Going back to play with your Python there. Well, thank you for joining us, Vinny. Good luck with the Python as well. We'll be on again tomorrow if you're there. Oh, surely. Excellent there. Only a few, a bit more than a few miles up there. How are your skies tonight? Is it lovely and clear like it is down here? And welcome aboard. Biblical rain. It bloody well was. It was crazy. And I say was. I'm sure it'll turn again next week. We're going to make the most of this weather. Oh, your oldest daughter's birthday today, and we sat outside Costa in the sunshine for a shop trip. Oh, that sounds lovely. How old? And say happy birthday. She go, no, doesn't know who we are, but happy birthday to Kate's daughter. They're 17. Oh my God, adult, like very close now. To give you a hard time, Kate. Flat Earther went to Antarctica and got proof the Earth is round there, did they? She's the only not feral one. Oh, well, there we go. You know, you got it right the first time. There we go. The sun lasted 24 hours. Yeah, well, do they have an excuse for that? Hey, you're back. You got everything packed up. I wish I had some observatory outside I could leave my stuff, because it's one of the worst parts about it. Oh, it's cloudy. Wait, really? It's so clear down here. I mean, it's the first day it's been clear in a long time, but I thought everybody was enjoying that. What's the weather radar looking like? Oh. So as the parrot needs to be whistled back to, or it will get upset. Weather radar. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a front coming in. Oh, wait, no, it's travelling on the side. Oh, yes. There's a big stripe across the country. Are we still due to be clear Thursday? I've been telling everybody tomorrow and Thursday are going to be... Yeah, no, I think tomorrow and Thursday is still looking very clear. And no moonlight as well, so that is going to help us with the visibility. Oh, clear tonight. Oh, your way there? Oh, they accept it. Oh, well done for them. Oh, has it got cloudy your way, Paul? good for the next 3 days. What's it on like after that though? There's a little bit of rain after that, so maybe it's not too bad. I've only got a week's forecast here. Not that I trust it there. Very posh, so not many people will steal my stuff. Leave it out there. I recently moved about a year ago from Essex, which is not very posh, and now I'm in the country, and like you can leave your deliveries on your doorstep here. It's fine. In fact, as I told you guys this story before, but when I purchased the house, we didn't move in for like a month on the other side of the country. And I picked up the keys, had a look around, checked the lockbox with the spare key, and basically we come back, we moved here, and then about 6 months into living here, I realised I hadn't relocked the lockbox by the front door with the spare key, and the whole house basically just been open for 6 months, and like nobody attended it. I'm just not used to it. It blew my mind. That would definitely have not been the case in Essex at all. UK crew Paul with us. So the ghost opened it. No, but that's okay, Kate, because it's outside of the house. No ghosts in the house. Yeah, I was blown away. I felt silly at first, but then I was like, oh, it's been all right. It's been all right. I put a deadlock on the front door as well, and the neighbours were like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm going to put an extra lock on for like when there's no, which is rare that nobody's in the house. So when we both leave the house, it's a bit more secure. And like, you don't need to do that here. Like, but hey, why have you got security cameras? You don't need that here. Like, are you just telling me this? That's what it wants you to think there. It's out by the spiders, Kate. Even the ghosts don't go near the spiders. And Guernsey's like that, no one ever locks that door. I suppose, if it's a small enough place like that, enough people know each other that you just don't get away with the shenanigans. It'd be the out-of-town people. In fact, it was very early on moving here. I was surprised, because in Essex, like, literally, just kids would walk into JD Sports and just walk out of what they wanted. Nobody would do anything like that, or it was ridiculous. Like the amount of crime that was just happening on a daily basis, nobody did anything about it. Of various degrees of severity there. I mean, knife-wielding machete attacks. It was on the news. It was one of the more recent nails in the coffin that it was actually making the news because kids were just running around with machetes in the town that I was in. It was absolutely insane. But here, like, apparently there's people tried shoplifting from the Lidls, and everybody else in the store stopped them, and then like some other people just sat on them. I'm like, well, that's very much not how it would be in Essex. It's not my business sort of thing. But yeah, nobody stood for it here in the country, and I like that one. You put the ring camera in your mum's bedroom at a care home and to see if loads of orbs in her room. So that does make you think, care homes there and orbs. Like if there's that connection, old school paranormal stuff there. I was once on holiday and accidentally left my £300 telescopes and all my budget of it, but left it in your back garden for 4 months. What? Yeah, that would have definitely been gone. Might have even been gone around here, that. Old Albert was happy to have some company, so he sneaks about so you don't know he's there. Well, that's okay then. Old Albert. Maya said there was an old man that lived here, because that's when we did the paranormal stream, the one time we did that. Bristol, Paul, you are not far. I was in Bristol today. I work in Bristol. So I was in Bristol today. Up your way. You moved to Essex, but ended up back up near Scotland in a week. I don't blame you. It didn't used to be as bad as it was, but it's awful now. It's awful. It's every night. One night, bathroom door closed a little bit. A few minutes later, it's closed more. Oh, that would freak me out. Can't leave 20 pence in your backyard nowadays. Yeah. Ever smelled old pipe tobacco while out in the garden? The problem is, Kate, is that if I'm ever out in the garden, it's because I'm smoking normal tobacco, so I wouldn't notice. Stop trying to set me off. You're winding me up. No, ghost in the house there. Well, as long as he's friendly. We have had a couple of little things here. There's a door which every now and again is open, and I don't think it's a gravity thing or a draft thing. And the hob was on once, which did worry me, because we definitely didn't put it on. And oh my god, we heard a weird noise the other night. It probably was like neighbours or something, although we're semi-detached, so it's only got a neighbour on one side. But it sounded like a woman talking, but we couldn't distinguish what it was, and it was just perpetually in the other room. So whichever room we went to, it sounded like it was in the other room. Only time I've ever heard anything strange like that. There. Didn't come back again after that night. Just every 10 minutes or so. What was that? There. They leave light in the bathroom so she can see at night. Oh, I would have to do that. He's a chin. Oh, well, hopefully then, yeah. He knows I've not got the temperament for it. I mean, that's the thing with older places. They've all got a history. The youngsters like you turn themselves off. I mean, energy efficient ghost. It's the ghost of Ed Miliband, but he's not dead yet. I just remembered getting a new finder scope there coming in the morning, so I can use. Oh, I do love getting new toys. Stick for a forest recorder. I don't want to poke that bear. I don't want to poke that bear. I don't want any more. I've already had too much. That, and it's now spider season. I've seen the black legs of the tunnel webs already. Winter didn't get them, so I can't be dealing with ghosts. Ghosts of renewable ghost energy. Put them to work. No ghost in the house, guys. I've told you this. I send you a pet jumping spell. No, I'm good. I'm good, X. I've got enough spiders there. Like I stole my old finder scope, so I had to get another one. Actually, I should tell the missus the ghost took it. Had the house blessed because of a ghost. Really? I always worry, like, would it make it worse? You know, because I do say sometimes, like, if you'd put the old sage around and stuff like that, you know, actually it can piss them off. And I mean, look, if they're fine, you know, if they're getting, I don't want to disturb them. If they don't want to disturb me, we're all good. We're all good. Oh yeah, 100% Holly. I still do want to do a little bit more of a paranormal exploration. I just don't know how we do it yet. And I've been saying that since June last year. Oh really? I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'm out there having a smoke. I have got a Ring camera overlooking the garden, so like, I can check that one. Oh, Leanne exploding there. We're getting to past now, guys, so you've been having fun terrorising me with ghosts in the house, but that'll be it for tonight there. You've obviously, well, good on a... Probably got no time for any of that nonsense. We're going to call it a night tonight, but we will be back, and it is looking fantastic weather tomorrow. So, yeah, fingers crossed you can all join us, hopefully slightly earlier as well, to get in a really good Skywatch tomorrow there and Thursday. So thank you ever so much for being awesome, hanging out, keeping us company, and we will... We'll catch you all tomorrow there, and I'm definitely not going to sleep for it now. Kate's petrified me there. But thank you guys, and yeah, I'll try and sleep well, one eye open. Yeah, we'll catch you guys